Hi, I'm Linda Reed-Enever and welcome back to another episode of Ask Linda. Over the weekend, I was fortunate enough to present at the Great Melbourne Blogging number 3, thanks Sandra, on Facebook groups. And the question I was asked and the question I answered was, if running a Facebook group, is it right for your business? So I wanted to pop in today and cover a few of the points that I covered with everyone else, because I see that Facebook groups are a great way to build a community, network with everyone and share your information out there. But it's not always a right decision for a business owner to run a Facebook group. They're great profile building, but they take a lot of work through. So let's have a look at Facebook groups and whether they're the right decision for your business. A Facebook group is a great place for a community to come together. They can come together over a topic, an idea, a paid course promotion, but you can't charge them just to be in the Facebook group. It's against Facebook's policies. You've got to have a program that's outside of there. We do that for our Media Connections members. They've got a group that they pop into that they can all confidentially ask ideas, but the membership is outside of those sorts of things. A community, a cause, or even a swap and sell type organization. But running a Facebook group has been a new buzzword for business owners to jump in and run a Facebook group to build your expertise. But there's a couple of questions you need to ask yourself first. Do I have time? Facebook groups take a lot of time, and it's nothing to invest more than an hour a day in your Facebook group. In this morning, I have checked the BB group on 4 occasions so far, and we're looking at just about approaching 9:30 in the morning here. It's not out of the ordinary to spend a few hours a day looking after your group. If you're time poor already, my suggestion is look at integrating with other groups first, interacting, sharing your knowledge and expertise there, and then maybe if you're finding the group thing works for you, look at branching out into your own Facebook group. There are plenty of groups out there that are supportive, like Business, that'll allow you to get in, test the water and be seen as a leader and an expert within your field, as long as you're educating your market and sharing your passion. Who will admin with me? A group is only as good as its admin team, and I can tell you that from personal experience now of almost 4 years of running, almost 3 years of running business, coming up to 4. So we're 3.5 years old, oh my gosh, and 16,000 members. It's only as good as our admin team. Our admin team know each other. We know how we work. We're a team that work together on a daily basis, so that helps us. And so that's what works for us in our world of our admin team. Your admin team also need to, and I say this as politely as I possibly can, have a thick skin, because there are going to be moments where people say things and do things when you're adminning the group, and it won't be personal, but God, at moments there are damn times it feels like it is personal. So they need to have a thick skin as well. And being an admin, you've got to work out, there's got to be one person in charge that sets the guidelines and sets the rules with the group, obviously, but there's that one person that things can be defaulted to. And it's worthwhile having a couple of admins, because we have moments within our group where I might be the best person to admin, Clive might be the best person to admin, or one of my team might be a better person to admin that particular person for the situation. And that works because we do have a diverse admin group. What will the group do? There is no point in starting up a Facebook group if you don't know what it's going to do. What the group will do is one of the key criteria to making sure your group's successful. So you need to know, what is it going to do? Is it going to be a networking group? Is it going to be a sharing group? Is it going to be an education group? Is it going to be a group that just sells stuff? Whatever the group is going to do, that needs to be set down first in your planning and your preparation so that you can build the group from there. What value will the group add? Is the group going to add more value to other groups that are already out there, or is it just going to become a sell spot, or is it something that you can't actually add value to? So look at what values it's going to add. From our point of view with BBB, we run things like webinars and challenges, and we do stuff for the group that we add value to help them educate, empower, and hopefully grow their business, as well as growing into the website, which is about to turn 1. How amazing! And what will the guidelines be? The guidelines are the glue to your group. They're what going to make your group stick together. They're going to be what people expect the group to run by. And they're going to be those key criteria that people are looking for to know whether their post has been deleted, why it's been deleted, what they can and can't do. And always, as much as you possibly can, refer those people to the guidelines. Your guidelines can be as free or as tight as you like them to be. Some groups do theme days. We tend to just run on how business life is going, while other guidelines are so strict that you can't promote, you can't do all of those sorts of things as well. Make sure you set your guidelines before creating the group and stick to them, and regularly remind your group that they are there. So there you go. There's the questions that you need to ask yourself before running a group. And when you decide to run your group, here are my top tips for running a group. Set your guidelines early and stick to them. As I said, they're the glue that's going to make your group stand out there and be known for a great community to be part of. Be active, supporting and encouraging in your group. Commit to giving your group members some time of your day each and every day. Encourage your members to share their wins. It can be a lonely world out there in business or in craft or in whatever organisation or health and fitness that you're out there doing. Encourage them to share their wins, big or small. Not every win has to be huge to be celebrated and mean something to someone. Encourage your group members to report posts that breach the guidelines, because that makes it easier for you as an admin, and then they go up and all of your admin team get notified about those reported posts. Plus it makes the members in the community feel valued and welcome for being able to follow the guidelines and help you a little bit with that adminning opportunity. Not everyone is going to fit your group, and that is perfectly okay. We learned that in BBB in the very first point of view. And, you know, originally when someone got upset and wanted to tell me they were leaving the group, I was taking it a little bit personally, but I remembered that I don't work with every client either. So not everyone's going to like my group. It's not going to be the right fit for everyone. And that's okay, because I created BBB to be a business, BBB to be a different space for business owners to feel supported, network, learn and do with each other. Do things for your group, engage them. So we're just about to start the Instagram challenge for the business group. Get to know them, create challenges, share webinars, do interesting topics that allow the group to get out and interact. And in our case, Clive and I, whenever we're in a city or a different location, we organise a BBB meetup so that people get to come and meet us and we get to feel and network with each other. And share your group around. Like all things, your group can only grow in engagement and network and marketing if you tell people it exists. So make sure that you share your group. Thanks for joining me on this episode of Ask Linda. I hope you've enjoyed it. And if you start a Facebook group, pop it in the comments below so I can check it out.